So welcome everybody to this call, which I call Let's Talk About Life. And I want to talk about loving your body. So let's get this conversation going. Thank you so much for being here. I'm truly grateful that you have taken your time out and you're here with me. I normally do this call once a month, but this time I was kind of egged into doing it sooner based on the last call where somebody talked about the guilt that she experiences with her body when she does binge eating or whatever else that occurs. And we go into guilt. So I said, hey, you know what? This is something I want to talk about. And why wait for a month? Let's do this sooner. We are the bosses, aren't we? So, welcome, Varsha. So I decided to do this call sooner. And so there is no format that it has to happen once a month. It will happen whenever there's something to talk about. So let's go. Let's talk about loving our body. So if there's anybody who is having a tough time loving their body and wants to talk first, I'm happy to have your share, your question, your frustration. Otherwise, I can go on the Gyan trip.
No wonder I started with the sleep pattern part of it then.
Okay, go for it. So Seema has been having weird sleeping patterns, which are weird according to her, by the way.
No, it is not weird according to me either. There is like a lot of things to do, and in that time period, I feel like sleep. And when I'm awake, there's nothing much to do at that time period. Everybody is sleeping.
So is it that your body does not want to do anything?
I feel so. Yeah. Too much happening. Too much.
So maybe your body doesn't want, and you laughed. So I guess it's correct, because normally when something is true for you, you tend to laugh because it's light. And somebody else who may be hearing it may think, oh, what's there to laugh about it? But it's true for that person. And so the person laughs because it's light. So maybe your body doesn't want to do these things. Maybe your body wants to do other exciting things. So maybe what would occur if you negotiated with your body that, hey, buddy, you've still got to do certain things around the house. So for that time, can you be like fresh and vibrant and alive? And what can I contribute to you to have that so that we can contribute to the family? And then what is it that you require that I could contribute to at all other times? And if you're willing to talk to your body would tell you, okay, fine, yeah, sure. I have to give away like 1-2 hours to you to finish all of that work. Cool, go for it. But after that, this is what you need to do for me. And then if you did that for you, how much more would your body want to contribute to you, just like you're willing to contribute? And I got muted. So, hi Saida, welcome. So, Seema, does that resonate for you? Okay, so do you even believe that you could negotiate with your body?
Over there, and I was like, okay, buddy, what can we do now? What would you
do? I missed part of your conversation because you were muted. So tell me, what did you say again?
I in the evening when I was sitting, like after my nap, so to say, in the evening, again I fell asleep. I was listening to Day and I fell asleep. I had a call, I went to sleep. I'm like be sleeping through the calls. And then I was like, okay, buddy, what is it that we can do over here so that we can have ease? Having your resting time, I can give you your time also and be able to do my work also, what I need to finish. So my body was like, okay, fine, we'll do it.
All
and
right.
then here you are starting the call with about the body. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. So all we need to do is talk to our body. And our body is so beautiful and so cooperative and so patient. I mean, we wouldn't be alive if our body was not willing to, put up with all the shit that we do, so to say. And that's the beauty of our body. What if we could acknowledge our body today and recognize that it's such an amazing contribution to our life, our living, and everything that we create is thanks to our body. And what if we were willing to bring our body into the equation of our life? So, what energy, space, consciousness, choice, miracles, mysteries, possibilities can you and your body be to perceive, know, be, and receive the gift that your body is in your life, in your living, and in the creation of everything that you create? So, everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And if you could perceive it as a gift, how would you treat it? And how would you talk to it? Seema, you're muted, baby.
Okay,
Nana,
I want to share
yeah.
something here. In the morning, I was listening to a video on YouTube about the body, the anatomy, and the way it is developed and the way it grows. And fuck, I was so amazed by its creation, the way it is, and my gratitude. I love my body. I'm crazily, madly in love with my body, no doubt about that. But the gratitude for my body was like 100 million times with that awareness and that knowing that, wow, what a body I have. What a gift it is to me. Wow.
So if you could look at that, that aspect, that it's a gift, then how would you talk to it? Get that. And
Yes.
talk to it from that perspective. It's not your enemy. It's a gift. It's a contribution. It partners with you to create your life, your living. So how could you treat it? And the body may, like Seema is having the situation where she wants to sleep during the day and she's awake in the night. And that obviously creates a little bit of problem in daily life and living because she's got some chores to complete during the day. So, hey, the body is not unreasonable. If you talk to it, it listens and you cooperate. But there's obviously something it requires. And if you're willing to, contribute that, I'm sure it'll cooperate with you to be awake during the times you need to be awake and then rest when you want to rest, when it wants to rest.
Yes.
So the clearing statement that right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds is the access clearing statement, which we use. It's like a magic wand, which creates ease wherever you've created limitation. It wipes out all the points of views, etc., or all the things that created the limitation in the first place. So if you're new to access consciousness and you do not know about this clearing statement, you can go to www.theclearingstatement.com to get further information on what the clearing statement is all about and how it functions. It's explained there beautifully in a video by Dr. Dane here, who's the co-founder of Access Consciousness. Okay, so we have some comments in the chat box. Most of them are hellos, but somebody had taken 500 steps in the last 3 to 4 days, and yet the sugar is normal. I will not say I've been sleeping a lot, but surrounded by white noise most of the time. So I do not get, is it just a comment? Is there a question? If there's a question, you can unmute and ask. Okay, cool. So
I have a question, Shmita.
Yeah, Satish.
Yeah, I never believed I could run, but I joined this 100-day challenge. I went on to run like 500 kilometers in those 100 days.
Whoa!
Then I went on to run few half marathons and all that. And for more than a year, I never knew my body could do all that. Yeah, because I just started running after 3.5 decades.
Okay.
So
welcome to your body.
Yeah, lots of gratitude to the body. Off late, I've started feeling a bit tired, and my mind still wants me to run. I tried starting to run again, but more than, it's now a year, I've not been running again.
Okay.
But I would like to start, and I don't know where. My body is not ready. My mind is ready.
Okay. Is it true that your body is not ready?
No.
All right. So everywhere you've decided that your body is not ready, when it's actually ready, will you destroy and uncreate it?
Yes.
Right now, call 9 shots per and beyond. So tune in, Satish. Would your body like to run differently now?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting yes.
Yes. Okay. So how would your body like to run now?
Maybe less frequently.
Less frequently. Okay. So can you honor your body by following this awareness and running less frequently? And what else would it like you to do differently for it to be able to have fun while running that different way?
Okay. I'm getting group runs.
All right. Group runs. What else? Is there anything else that it requires in terms of nourishment? Ask, body, do you require me to do something different in terms of nourishment?
Yes.
What's that?
I'm getting yes.
Okay.
I will get the answer, but I think I should get
Okay. So so go in, Satish, don't stop. Connect with your body. What is it that you'd like me to do different in my food or in my beverages? Okay, first, is it something different with food?
No.
Okay, is it something different with beverages?
Yes.
Delete something or add something?
Delete.
What would it like you to delete?
Coffee.
Coffee. Okay. All right. Can you do that?
Mind-wise, no.
Okay. So ask the body, is there any way that we can do it with more ease? Because right now, somewhere I think that I can't, but how could we do this that it could be ease for us? Would your body be okay by tapering it down or complete cutoff?
Cut off.
Cut off. All right. What could you replace coffee with? What would your body really like?
Juice.
Sorry?
Juice. It says juice.
Awesome. What kind of juice? Go deeper. Vegetable juice, fruit juice, a blend of both?
Fruit juice.
All right. Any particular fruits?
Lemon.
Any particular time of the day?
11.
All right. AM, PM.
AM.
That's how quick it is.
Thank you.
Okay. So replace your coffee with lemon juice and your body will be fine. You won't crave it.
Okay.
Try it.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right. So.
It was as if somebody else was speaking.
So did you know that your body has its own consciousness?
Yeah. I can see it now. Yeah. I haven't been tapping it, I think.
Correct. Correct. So body has its own consciousness. It has its own intelligence. It knows what's good for it and what's not good for it. The key is that your body is willing to be more aware than you are. Mm. And when I say you, it's not you in particular. I'm talking about all of us. Our bodies are far more aware than we as beings are willing to be aware very often. Okay. So if we are willing to tap into the awareness that the body has and go follow the awareness, then if the body says, hey, I would like this, and if you do it, believe me, whatever your mind may have thought, oh my God, how will I do without coffee? But if you've given it exactly what it wants instead of coffee, you will not crave coffee, period.
Okay. Okay.
And right now you've got 11 a.m. Keep checking in. Just because you've got 11 a.m. right now doesn't mean that it's only going to be 11 a.m. 3 days down the line. So every day you've got to be willing to ask body, hey body, what would you like to eat? What would you like to drink today? That would, make running fun for you.
Okay.
And run the way it wants to run.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like if you've decided I have to run a half marathon every day as my practice and that's how it should be. No. How would you like to run? Okay, I'd like to run maybe, 2 kilometers, then walk a kilometer and then run another 2 kilometers. Or maybe this is the kind of music I want you to put on, sweetie, and then it'll be fun for me to run. So check. what music, what clothes to wear while running, which footwear to, if you have multiple footwears, that is, which footwear to, run in today.
गेम अब start हो रही है ना?
And every day it will be different.
Mm.
And then it becomes fun.
Sure, Smriti. Yeah.
Okay. So I know that bodies love to move.
Mm.
Whatever your point of view may be, doesn't matter. Bodies love to move. Bodies were made to move. Okay. Just like you take your dog out for a walk every day, similarly, you need to take your body out for a walk or something every day. So do it. It's just that the body may not want the same thing every day. Be willing to ask, hey, what would you like to do today? And someday it might want to skip, and someday it might want to run, and someday it might want to do something else. Just go for it.
Sure.
Okay?
Amazing.
All right. So,
There's a
I'm looking at the chats. Okay. I have also somehow flipped my sleep cycle, and I'm in question as to why my body is in this phase. I don't accomplish much due to this new routine. Okay, so Saida, you've got to be, what does your body require right now? Saida, you want to go unmute?
Yeah, I just did.
All righty. Hey.
Hi, thank you so much for having this. The same. I'm really honored. Thank you. So basically, it's been a month now that my body cycle has flipped, and it just happened very randomly. And I just thought that maybe I'd just been doing too much previously, so it was just catching up on rest. But then it started getting more and more like I'm awake more hours at night and then sleeping in the daytime.
Okay,
And,
Saida, question is popping. Can I stop you?
No, sure. Go ahead.
Which country are you living in right now?
Dubai.
I mean, I don't want you to. No.
Country. Okay. Okay. I get it. This is exactly what happened because my children are in Canada and I was worried about them and I was in their time zone. So I was awake. I know this. I was aware of the fact, but then I can't get it back to normal anymore. So I'm awake all night, even though I'm not chatting with them, but I'm in their time zone. And I sleep when they're sleeping.
So can you let your body know that, hey, I'm only mentally there, but physically we are still in Dubai. Can we adjust to the Dubai cycles, please?
So how do I do that? Because I have tried everything.
Have you tried talking to your body?
Well, this is access, right? I don't know access. What I've done is my stuff and then melatonin and nothing has worked.
Okay, talk to your body. And what if you
Right.
stopped making it wrong? And what if you created whatever you could create in the hours that it is awake?
Okay.
What is it that it's asked? So what is it that you can create now that you're awake at those unearthly hours, according to you, which you otherwise don't create during the day when you're normally awake?
Well, normally when I'm awake, then I'm on the go because I'm like responsible. I have stuff to do. Whereas at the night time when I'm awake, I can have my own me time. I can do literally anything that my heart desires. My meditations, my baths, my anything.
So how long have you been putting all of those things on hold?
25 years.
So how much is that not fun for your body anymore? It's put up with you for a long time and you're not doing anything that's fun for you.
Yeah, I get it. But then it's difficult, right? It's difficult to get this mind out of the way.
Okay. But if you've decided that it's going to be difficult, then it will be difficult.
Right.
So what if you could just be grateful for what is right now, not resist it and just receive it, just the way it's showing up, and just create that things that you wanted to for all these years, and just do it.
Okay, cool. Give it a try and see how that goes.
And then speak to your body that, hey, I promise you, we'll do all of these things and we'll do it every day. But for the little while, let's also like sleep in a way that I can also get other things accomplished. But then you can't renege on this. You've got to do what is showing you that you've been missing doing, and it's time to do it. And it's making the time for you. So don't then not do that. So it may accommodate you with adjusting the sleep cycles, but if you go back to your old patterns where you do not do what you've really been desiring to do, and which is why you took this body on. Listen, there's a reason why we take this body on in this particular lifetime, to be able to do certain things, to be able to create certain things. And when we don't, and Saida, you know that with me, you worked with me, and we saw how much I had deviated from the joy of living, and how much was that creating stuff in my body to the point of wanting to die. And how when I realigned myself to what I came here to do, and I added all of those components back in my life, my body came alive.
Yeah.
Right? So why wouldn't you now listen to your body and do what you came here to do? Which does not mean we discard all our other responsibilities that come along with the roles that we play, but to be able to create our life in a way and expand our life in a way that we absolutely make things we love a priority, and we include them in our schedule for the day.
I 100% get where you're coming from, and this is my standard talk to my clients, believe it or not. However, what is happening is it's just a habit that has gotten into, and because of the fact that I have put myself in the back burner for I don't even know how many years, it just seems like it's a natural way of living, and I'm just finding it very hard to actually align it the way it's supposed to.
Okay.
I know all this very well. How do I get there?
You used a word called habit.
Yes.
A habit is created.
Yes.
Over a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So similarly, a new habit can also be created.
Right.
Over a period of time.
Mm.
So just because I'm not used to doing that thing I love, and I made it a habit to put everybody and everything else before the things that I love, I can create a new habit where I can say, hey, no matter what occurs, every day for that 10 minutes, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to meditate or write that book or do whatever it is that I love to do, which I've not been doing all this while. And you may start with just 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day, not more. Okay? So build it up. Build it up. A habit can be built up. It doesn't have to come in bang every day, 2 hours of meditation, which is not going to happen. But I owe it to myself and I owe it to my body to do that.
Right.
So ultimately it boils down to, and this is what I really wanted to talk about, that we do a lot of things because somewhere deep down we don't treasure our body. We don't love our body. We don't really love our life. We may say we love life, we love our bodies, but we don't really. Because if we really did, would we do half the things that we do? And would we institute so many other things that we haven't instituted up till now? So it begins with, are you even willing to commit to your life, to you, and to your body? Your body is showing you, hey, baby. Now, your situation is same as Seema's, but Seema's requirement was something different, and your body is showing you something different. Same situation, but different awareness. So if your body is now showing it to you, sweetie, and you know it, then why wouldn't you do it? So what keeps you from loving you?
I think it goes back deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it time today to love yourself a little bit? I'm not asking for too much. 10 minutes? 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just that much. 10 minutes. Love yourself for 10 minutes and do what you love. Just 10
Makes
minutes.
sense.
If you can't start with 10 minutes, start with 1 minute.
I was just going to tell you, 10 minutes seems like a huge amount of time.
That's what I got. That's why I asked you. 1 minute?
Yeah.
1 minute. Okay. So right now, everybody, right now, close your eyes.
Close your eyes. And connect with this beautiful body that you've been given. This is the body you chose. And this is the beautiful body that has enabled you to have many, 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 many experiences on this planet. Moment to moment, it enables you to enjoy all kinds of pleasures. It enables you to indulge in love. It enables you to hug, to kiss, to speak, to sing, to dance, to read, to watch sunsets, to watch sunrises, to see the beautiful flowers, to listen to beautiful music. It enables you to enjoy yummy food and those walks and the swims and the treks, the runs. It enables you to create your life, to work, to rest, to relax, to meditate. It enables you to experience joy, happiness, laughter, sadness, anger, and all sorts of varied emotions. It enables you to enjoy friendships, parenthood, childhood, adulthood. And there's no limit to what you experience and what you create as life, thanks to this beautiful body. And what could you contribute to it today and in the days to come that would allow it to feel loved, nurtured, cherished, treasured, and happy to be yours, to live with you, to be your costume, to be everything as a partner to you. How could you honor it today? And how could you care for it today that would allow it to feel cherished and loved and treasured? And whenever you are ready, open your eyes and come back to this space. There you are, Saida. Your 1 minute for the day.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Smith.
Did it take too much out of you?
No,
Did it feel beautiful?
absolutely.
Do you deserve this beauty every day?
Yep.
Then go for it.
I'm going to keep you posted about it.
And the more you will
Thank
honor
you.
your body, the more your body will honor you. And it'll be awake at times that you require it to be awake.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Thank you.
And your kids are all right. You can be with them energetically even when you're sleeping, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You are so welcome. Mwah.
Smriti, I have something to share from the last call.
Okay, darling, tell me.
So, yeah, I have been honoring my body. That's what I felt. But after the last call, Hello.
Okay.
So after the last call, I actually got aware I wasn't actually honoring it. And then I asked my body, what would it require? And every time I got this essence that my body needs a lot of kindness. And I've been flowing a lot of kindness. And within, like, I think the last call was a week back. And things have shifted so much in my universe with regards to my body.
Okay.
So like I've started doing my workouts, I think after like last 10 years. So I wouldn't hold a plank for not more than 5 counts. But now I can go up to 30 counts, which is almost 30 seconds. And that's surprising.
Oh boy.
And when I do my repetitions of sets, I'm amazed and I'm surprised that, is this me? I mean, my trainer is surprised. I mean, and only thing is, I just feel a lot of gratitude and kindness to my body, and that shifted my body.
Awesome, Reena.
And I had this little scalp here where I had this alopecia. And since the lockdown, I've started talking to my hair, my scalp, myself, and I've seen new hair follicles coming and it's getting fuller. And I'm like, wow, how does it get better than this?
Awesome.
So, yeah, having fun with my body and loving it. And even my appetite is like come down to smaller portions.
Okay.
I'm eating it with so much of kindness. I'm being kind to my body.
Okay.
So it keeps me fuller for a longer time.
Mm-hmm.
And what surprises me is I do my workouts on an empty stomach where I'm intermittent fasting.
Okay.
I do amazingly. So thank you. Thank you so much.
That is wonderful. Thank you for listening to your body.
Yeah, and something else showed up today in my universe where I have been having a lot of conversations with my body, and I kept asking my body, what's the weight I'm carrying? And it was something came to my awareness was this one person whom was there in my universe and was very unkind to me.
Okay.
And then today I said, fine, with a lot of questions. I asked my body if I have the courage to speak up to that person and let them know how much would that change for me. And I think first time in my life I did it without any judgment, without any wrongness of me, where I had a communication and I let that person know that it didn't work for me because probably
No, because it just didn't work for you.
it didn't work for me, yeah. And when the conversation ended, Smriti, I felt as if I'd lost tons of kilos. And I actually, honestly, my body was in a state of an orgasm. I had that energy in me.
Yoo-hoo.
And I realized how unkind I was by just abusing my body through food, through people, through emotions, through relationships, and so much toxicity is not about food and weight. It's more to do with emotions and people around us.
Yeah.
That weigh upon us, and we carry all that weight around us.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Reena.
Thank
So
you.
how much is the weight that we carry in our bodies? The weight of all the points of views, the judgments, the projections, the expectations that our body is storing for us because we have chosen not to acknowledge it and return it. So all of that you're holding in your body is holding for you, and which is coming across as weight, will you now let it go, please?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds.
Yeah. And like you spoke in the beginning, that replace it with something. And then I asked my body, what would you like to replace this now? More kindness, and just kindness.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Awesome.
much. Thank you.
So welcome, my sweetheart. Thank you for sharing that.
And thank you for this call again.
So
Contributing.
welcome. So my pleasure. So much.
I have another Zoom call going on. It's my niece's birthday, but I
Ah.
chose to be here because I didn't want to miss this today.
Happy birthday to your niece.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So somebody is lacking motivation to exercise, constantly making excuses. So yeah, so I think that may have happened, that may have been a question before the medit, but here's something I really want to talk about today is why do we not do what we should be doing for our body? Why do we not do for us what we should be doing for us? Technically, logically, from the place of intelligence, all of that, we know, we are aware that that's what we require to do for ourselves, and yet we don't do it. And I'm only sharing what I saw for me. I feel that very often I knew what is required, but I wouldn't do it. I would get lazy. I wouldn't work out, or I would overeat, or things like that, because somewhere deep down, I saw for myself that I didn't really have true regard and gratitude for my life or for my body. Okay? So when we have a lot of regard, when I say regard, what do I mean? Respectful, with its flaws and with its strengths and with its weaknesses. I have complete respect, complete regard for my life, for my body. And if I have absolute gratitude for it, then I'm willing to do what is required for my life, for me, for my body. But when I have a point of view that I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, or I deserve to be punished, or, points of views like that, then I do everything to destroy my life, my body, my living, everything. So do look at this for yourself. Where have you decided that you're not worthy of being loved? That your body is not worthy of being loved? So whose lies, what lies, and how many lies are you using to justify the excuses, the actions, the lack of nurturing, the lack of kindness, the opposing actions, everything you're using to justify the way you treat yourself, your body, your life? Will you now destroy and unpaid all of that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So like someone has shared, although my back hurts, I keep pushing myself. Why? I used to do that. There was a point of time when I had been through something where my spine had developed a fracture, and yet I knew I had to rest, and yet I would push myself. And yes, I had a lot to do. I was on my own. I had to fend for myself. I had to work. I didn't think I had a choice and all of that. I get it. And yet my body kind of went along, and I did create a beautiful life for myself and all of that. But somewhere I had to, it cooperated. But then when I got all right and my circumstances got better, even then I didn't stop and I didn't look after it. It kind of stood by me when I needed it. But then when I was okay, I should have stopped and been there for my back. But I wasn't. Anyway, one thing after another, and I woke up, and I said, okay, I need to treat my body differently. It requires something from me. And right now I have a choice. I can give it. And why am I not giving it? So somewhere, when we don't have that appreciation, that love, that gratitude for our body, that regard for our body, is when we tend to misuse it, mistreat it. So always be willing to look at this place where, am I respecting my body? Do I have gratitude for my body? What are my points of views about my body? And let that go, whatever modality you know, whether it's access, use pod and POC. If it's Ho'oponopono, use I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. If it's light key protocols, use, light key, whatever you know. Let those points of views go that keep you from loving your body. Because if you can love your body, and if you do love your body, you will not do something to it that's not good for it. So like, for example, when there's this person you really love in your life, it could be your partner, it could be your parent, your sibling, your friend, your child. Do you do things to harm that person? No, you don't. You dare not do it. Why? Because you love them so much. You don't do it yourself, nor would you let anybody do it to them. No, you would not let them come to any harm. So similarly, if you loved your body, would you do something that would cause it harm? And that's what I wanted to invite you to in this call, that today, what can you do and what can you be and how can you think and how can you feel, which is congruent with your statement that I love my body? That's my question. Do you love your body? Do you have gratitude for it? And can you treat it with regard? And if it's not, if the answer is no, I have points of views about my body, I don't love my body, would you like that as your relationship with your body, which is loving, which is caring, which is nurturing, which is treasuring, which is treating your body with regard and having gratitude for it? If that's what you truly desire to have as your relationship with your body, then start being congruent in your words, in your thoughts, in your actions. Every time you want to say or you're thinking, oh my God, I'm so heavy, I'm so like this, stop. Replace the judgmental habit with an appreciation habit. Okay? Each time you will replace a judgment with an appreciation or a statement of gratitude, you will have broken that habit a little bit. And then the more you will do it, the more you will change. And the more your equation with the body will change, the more what occurs in your body will turn out to be something far more beautiful than what it is right now. So you have to commit to creating new habits. You have to commit to treating your body in a different way, which is beautiful, which is nurturing, which is caring, which is loving, which cherishes your body. So every day, take a minute or more, if you like, to express your gratitude for your body. In fact, here's what I'm going to do for you. You know that little snippet that I did as a meditation? I'll probably expand it a little bit for you. And if you send in your name, number, your email ID, and your city to us, we will get that medit out to you via mail. Then I will do it for you. You can connect with her on her phone, which is 98204-83159, or you can, Nana, could you normally use that form for other meditations. If you could just share that form link with everybody, then they could send it to you. And I'm happy to create a meditation for everybody. I call it meditation for lack of any other word, but the way I just took you through something, I could create something beautiful for you where you can, I can just expand on that for you and start your day with that or anything else that you like. Start your day with, thank you, body, for choosing to live with me today, because your body also has a choice to live with you or not live with you. But it chooses to live with you. You partnered with it so that you could enjoy this experience on this planet, so that you could create what you came here to create. And every time you are not doing what you came here to do, your body is like a GPS system. Okay, this is my point of view. This is what I have learned. Your body is like a GPS system, and it tells you, hey, honey, you're off the track. And how can it tell you that you're off the track? Through imbalances, through ailments, aches, pains, diseases, something like that. You're off the track. You're not doing what you came here to do. There's no joy in living. It's painful. And your body is telling you that. You've taken the joy out of it. You've sucked the joy out of it, out of living. So it tells you, start asking questions. What is it? What did I come here for? What did I come here to do? And I say this from a place I have been to. There was one night last year when I was really sick. I already had 4th stage cancer going on in my body. Doctors didn't have much hope for me. I was in immense pain and I wanted to jump out of the window. It was horrible. I mean, it was just easier to die than to live with that much pain. And in that moment, between wanting to jump and wanting to live, you know, there's that moment. You want both. I just stopped and I said, hey, buddy, I want to live. Because I finally have a life which I love. And I'm sorry that, you know, I've ignored you and, you know, I've done whatever. I know I've gone off the path. And I know that I'm not doing what I came here to do. And I promise you, I'll do what we came here to do. I know I was on the path and then I veered away, and I will do what we came here to do. So now you have a choice to live or to go. But if we choose to live, let's live without this pain and let's live healthy. My body turned after that. And the 4th stage situation changed. And the doctors declared me cancer-free. They said, you have the tumors, but there's no activity. And it was like a major surprise. Because very few people, you know, turn it around. And from then on, I make sure I do what my body wants me to do. I make sure I do what I came here to do. And I have fun, and I enjoy my life, and I do everything I love. And everything that I do for a number of hours. Sometimes I start my day at 5 in the morning and I end at 11 at night. But it doesn't seem like hard work for me because I love what I do. Yes, physically I get exhausted and I pay attention. So I take my time outs, which I never did before. I watch my movie, I do my dancing, I do my singing, whatever I want to do, which is something I love. And as a result, I've noticed that my body is very energetic and I'm happy to be alive, and so is my body. So it cooperates with me. So there are days when I need to put in more hours, and then there are days I kind of take time out and indulge it. And it cooperates with me when I need that extra energy because it trusts me that I will take care of it. And I do. So can your body trust you to take care of it, just like it takes care of you and contributes to you to create your life and living? Can you do that? Can your body trust you? And that's my question to you. What can you do today? And what can you be today with your body that it would trust you? And it would do everything you require. So that's my take. Questions, shares, awarenesses. There were a lot of questions. Does this address what you've been asking?
Amazing piece of information. Thank you so much, Smriti.
Sorry?
Amazing piece of information, and it has really opened a lot. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful to you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
Hi, Smriti. Can I share my experience with my body?
Yeah, sure. Shanky, go for it.
Yeah, couple of years back. Couple of years back, I was given 4 hours to live. Before that, almost for 10 years, I have been abusing my body, left, right, and center, in terms of alcohol, cigarettes, and whatnot. But those 4 hours, I talk like you talk to your body. I talk to myself. I said, I have to live. I had to live for my daughter, my parents. And one thing is sure, even today, I don't want to go before my parents, though it might be in my hands, but I don't want to give them that, sadness of me preceding them. I came out of it. And today, I left smoking. I left drinking. I've not even had a single puff after that. I used to smoke almost around 2 packets a day. You're aware of it.
Yeah.
But my body has responded very well, except for, TAPT is set in. Everything else is perfect. My triglyceride came down to normal. All the parameters. And I can say body-wise, I'm fit today. My weight is perfect. From 105, it has come down to 80 now. And I'm maintaining that.
Wow.
Okay.
How awesome is that? So your body talks to you, does it?
Yeah, I talk to my body. Our body talks to me either way. We do fight at times.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. If you are willing to talk to your body has its own consciousness. Why don't you establish friendship with your body today? Everyone who's struggling with bodies.
Yeah, that's...
Let's become friends.
It's like, that 500 steps was mine. And I normally walk around 5 kilometers a day, and it's 500 steps in last 3 days.
Whoa.
My body says, don't do anything. And I'm not doing it.
How cool is that?
That's it.
How cool is that? Thank you for sharing that, Shankar. You're amazing, awesome. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Yep.
Thank you for treating your body beautifully. Finally.
Yeah. At last. There I Dustai.
Yes. Okay.
Listening to Shankar, I'm just going out in my head. Do you have to be so late to become Durust? Like, why can't you just begin now? Do you have to wait for some kind of hard wake-up call?
I'm very young. I'm not. No, I'm very young. It's never late for me. I'm going to. I think I'm going to live forever.
And that is the invitation. Why wait for your body to give you those wake-up calls? I mean, for some of us, we've learned it in that way. And hence we share it. That, hey, don't wait. Take care of it now. Why wait for your car to conk before you start servicing it? Service it. Don't you send your car for servicing? I think we love our cars even more than we love our bodies. Cars we still send for their regular servicing. What about your body, which services you every day?
Sweet.
Yes.
Sweet. Every clock has got an alarm. It rings and wakes you up, right?
Cool. But there are times when you can wake up without the alarm.
That's right.
Right? So we take better care of our cars. And
still we keep alarm, right?
Sure. But what I'm saying is, get this. We take better care of our cars, our pets, our gadgets, our phones, everything we take care of. We upgrade them, we service them, and we do all of that. And here's your body functioning 24/7 at your service, 24/7. Don't we think we deserve to treat it a little better? Is it time?
Yeah.
For you, for me? Is it time? So we've been doing this Being Slim program. And Anita, you're on the call.
Yes. I am so happy I chose it.
And you shared you haven't stopped eating your favorite foods.
No, I haven't stopped eating my favorite foods, but I know when to stop it.
Yeah, but you've been eating differently.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And how has you listening to your body and eating only how much it wants and what it wants and when it wants, how has that contributed, and moving it the way it wants, how has that contributed? What's the shift in your energy levels, just the way you feel about yourself and about life?
Yes, I would begin with my coffee because I was a coffee addict. You know it very well. And I like my coffee the way I want it. So I had this habit of drinking at least 3 cups of coffee in a day. Initially, it was 5 cups. I brought it down to 3 cups consciously. And then post whatever was happening, I was just wondering, how do I stop it? And it was one day, I remember I had actually told you, I entered the kitchen to make my coffee, but I asked my body, hey body, do you really wish to have coffee? And it said, just shut up and get out of the kitchen. I don't want coffee. It literally communicated with me. And I was like, oh, okay, then why was I so tempted? And that is when I got the answer. It was a habit, which you explained it to me later. So yes, so starting with the coffee, I've come down to just 1 cup of coffee in the morning. And today, consciously, with communication with my body, I decided I'm going to stop that coffee as well.
All right.
Because my body very clearly said that it doesn't need coffee for at least some time because it's too heat outside and it's heat in the body as well. So it likes to enjoy the green teas, which even I like as a taste as well. So we've got that negotiation done with each other. So I'm happy with my green teas. That's one. Second, my eating habits. Yes, I must say that I've increased a little bit of sweet. I had completely stopped sweet because I wanted to maintain myself, lose down and all of it. So suddenly my body started asking me, "Ek chocolate to kha le? Itna kya jabardasti kar rahi hai?" So I have started developing that. So I eat the sweet only when my body asks for it. So I just feel that I'm talking whenever I have any kind of discomfort in my body. I no longer call it pain or ache. I just say, what is that you're trying to give me? Or what are you communicating with me that I'm not aware of? And suddenly the discomfort vanishes. Or if it can give me some answer, it says, oh, you've not moved. You've been sitting for a long time. Can you just get up and move? So I've got these kind of answers. And earlier I used to abuse myself for not getting up early, sleeping very late. Now my body is very fine with it. It says, see, I like to be awake for such long because I enjoy my work at this time. So you can stay awake. And I stay awake in the nights and then I get up late in the morning. I'm actually completely okay with it. So all thanks to that program, what I did. It was a 21-day program and it has given me so much of consciousness. I just love it, Smriti, and I love you so much for it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to your body. And that's what I'm so grateful for.
Thank you so much for teaching me to listen to my body consciously. By the way, my husband has been complimenting me that I have really lost weight. I look beautiful, even beautiful. So I'm very happy about it.
Yay! You were always beautiful. It's just you've begun to see it now.
Yes. And yes, those pimples on my face have naturally come down.
Yay!
It is, yeah. So it's another good thing. I don't wear makeup at all. I think I'll just wear, I've got the video on. Okay, so I don't wear makeup. I'm very natural. I'm very happy to be live like this. Yeah, I'm just happy. That's all I can say.
And how does it get any better? And what else is possible? So somebody had a question on pimples and acne. I hope this conversation has contributed to you too. What could you do for your body that it would not need to break out?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, my sweetheart, for sharing.
Thank you so much.
All right. What else? does craving for chocolate and cold drink mean my body wants it, or am I consuming it because of habit? Pinky, could you unmute yourself, please? Pinky, would you like to unmute yourself, darling?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. So,
Yeah.
is the craving yours or your body's?
Yeah, that's what I don't know. How do you differentiate?
Okay. Okay. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Connect with your body.
Okay.
Okay. Is it your body? Ask your body. Body, is it you who wants the chocolate or me who wants that chocolate? Body or you? Which is it?
I don't know. Is it that I'm used to having it?
Okay. Do you have it?
It's
Do you
easily
have,
available.
do you have it? Do you have it regularly?
Kind of.
Okay. So, okay. Truth. Your body wants it?
Mhm.
Does your body want it? Truth. Does your body want it? Every day.
See, I always feel
What?
that,
Pinky,
okay,
Pinky.
let's have something sweet.
Okay, Pinky, what popped? Truth. Does your body want it?
Hmm.
Does your body want it? Yes, no. Truth. Does your body want it? Yes or no?
Yeah, would want it. Because then that is why I want it, right?
No, not
How
necessary.
do you?
Not necessary.
Okay. Okay. Can you explain how we are supposed to figure out whether the body wants it or whether I'm just having it?
Just ask.
How-
Is this something I want or my body wants?
Okay.
And what do you get? Sometimes it'll be I want, and sometimes it'll be my body wants.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be the same every time. It can be different each time, but you have to ask, is this my craving? Okay. Is this my craving, my body's craving, or somebody else's craving that I am perceiving?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Sometimes,
Because I used to observe my dad used to have a lot of sharbat and stuff.
huh,
Then later on, it became that my mother-in-law would want, and I would make for her and make for myself, and So is it because of that it has become a habit?
so you tell
Yeah.
me, is this become a habit? Yeah. So now, when your body is used to getting a certain level of sugar into it on a daily basis, it requires it because it's now used to having that. And then when you want to change that particular habit, it becomes very difficult because your body requires that because that's what it gets fed. So it kind of is uncomfortable getting out of that habit, and which is why you need to start replacing it with something different that you can do. And it can be in baby steps if you require. And for some people, baby steps don't work. Either you do it or you don't do it. Okay? So and for certain things, it's like that. And certain things, it may be baby steps. So it may be a combination of both as well, related to different things. So you say, okay, I'm used to having, say, a soft drink with my food on a daily basis. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably still going to have soft drink with my food on a daily basis, but instead of having a full glass, I'm going to start with maybe half a glass.
Correct. Yeah,
Or
that's
three-quarter
what
of a
I've been
glass.
doing. Correct. I keep doing that.
And
You
then
know?
gradually you keep bringing it down and it goes away. That's one way. And the other way is, like I said, some people say, okay, I'm not doing it at all.
Gradually.
They just go for it in one go.
Drastically.
So, like certain people give up smoking in one shot, and then certain people who give it up over a period of time. So you've got to see which methodology works for you best. But it is that. Similarly, when we judge ourselves, okay, when we are addicted to judgments and when we are addicted to stress and anxiety, it again triggers a chemical reaction within our body. So when we are happy, we suddenly want to find something to get stressed about. And we'll generally terrorize ourselves. Why? Because our body is missing all those chemicals that gets generated when you're stressed. And hence, your addiction to worrying, to getting stressed, to being anxious. Okay? So, you've got to be aware of this, that there are certain chemical reactions that we trigger with every habit that we, have adopted. And then you need to ask, hey, this is something that needs to go, this needs to change. Hey, body, could you please show me a way that we could do it with far more ease? And could you show me a way that will work? Okay? So when you're willing to ask your body and make it your partner in truest sense, because it's already partnering you whether you want it or not, but when you make it a partner in its truest sense and you listen to it and you follow what it asks you, then carrying that situation out becomes very easy. Like, for example, recently I decided that, so I take certain medications every day, which require me to have it, after eating food. And this is my maintenance chemo medication, and it tends to have certain amount of, side effects and whatever. It's best advised to have it with food. I normally don't eat in the mornings. I eat only fruits, but on the days I have my medicines, which is 2 weeks on, 1 week off, I change my routine. And I realized that now I'm eating breakfast also, I'm eating lunch also, then I'm eating dinner also, and I'm feeling heavy. And it's like, you're supposed to have lunch, so you have lunch. I said, hey, you know what? This is not working. I'm not feeling very light in my body, and I like feeling light. And hey, body, what could we do? And so we arrived at, like, okay, have the breakfast, because it helps having the breakfast with that medication. So have the breakfast, but then go lighter during the day. And then in the evening, have a meal. So all I started doing was I would have my breakfast, and then I would just have like a big bowl of curd or raita in the afternoon. And then maybe a fruit or something around 4-ish. And then I would have my meal at 6:30, and I was done. Okay. And I worked perfectly well. I didn't miss the lunch. I just functioned beautifully. I did it for complete 2 weeks. Today, my non-medication week started, and I switched my plan to all fruits in the morning, early lunch, and early dinner. And that's it. So when you're willing to follow what your body requires, you're able to carry out those changes with far more ease.
Right. And I've been thinking, I don't know how I got this inclination of having natural juices.
Were you thinking or were you aware?
Like, I was cooking and I said, hey, why not have this tomato juice with the kids? Since I'm pouring tomato, I gave some to the kids and I said, it's good. So instead of having sharbat, let me have juice instead.
Sure.
Is that awareness, or is that?
Is that awareness? You tell me, was it your awareness?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you feel happy after that? Did you feel expansive, or did you feel horrible?
Very comfortable with the thought.
There you go.
So that means awareness.
Yeah. And that's what your body required, and that's why you're feeling good about it.
So that is my body communicating to me.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Oh, lovely. So now I can keep making all these beautiful soups and juices and keep having them instead of the cold drinks.
Yeah. And once in a while you still might want to have a cold drink, and that's completely all right, as long as you're doing it from that place of awareness, not stupidity. Stupidity is unawareness. But do it from a place of awareness. That today, I think I like to have that little bit of a soft drink. And then just that little bit. But that's it. And yes, there will be days when we will slip. And then there will be days when we'll be fine. So don't judge yourself on the days you slip. and acknowledge and appreciate yourselves every day, irrespective whether you slip or you don't. But the days you don't slip, acknowledge yourself even more.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
You are
It's
so welcome.
super,
All
super.
right. Priyanka, do you want to unmute yourself, sweetheart?
Yeah, hi, Smriti.
Hey.
So I wanted to ask here that since I was listening to all these conversations around habits, so I know someone who is not getting healed means since last 10 years I've been healing, and there is heart issue, there is diabetes, there is some other issues.
Somebody else.
Yes, not me.
Okay.
So, but I'm seeing since when I heard about this habit thing around different things, so I thought the medicine thing is something where recently I heard that person said that my body is dependent upon this medicine to perform in this way. So I got this awareness after listening to all this conversation. Is it possible that the medicine can be a habit? Taking medicine can be a habit, and due to which a person is not getting healed?
I think if you ask me, okay, let me ask you. Okay, tune in with this particular person you're talking about.
Yeah.
Does this person really want to heal? Truth. Do they want to heal? Yes or no?
No.
That's it.
So what would it take for this person to choose healing?
What would it take for you to not be God?
This is making me getting into troubles all the time.
So where have you decided that you know better than that person?
But I know better about myself, and I'm not liking that. And this person is not choosing consciousness, and I am.
So what? If that person doesn't wish to choose something different, that's their choice.
So I have to be in allowance with the choice. That's it.
You are not God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not God.
But how can I make my life comfortable? How can I make my life comfortable? What question can I ask?
By being in allowance of what they choose.
Okay. I'm not asking for them to get healed or take process or do something. No.
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. When you project or when you try to give somebody a change that they do not desire, it comes back to you with daggers attached, by the way.
Okay. Okay.
It's like me forcing you to change something about yourself that you don't wish to change. Won't you hate me? You say you are such a bloody nag. Why are you nagging me all the time? Get off my back. You'll hate me.
Okay. So being in allowance with the choices. That's it. That's the only way.
There's no other way.
Thank you so much.
Consciousness includes somebody making choices, even though they are, in your awareness, not the best.
Okay.
And you may be aware of another possibility, and this person may be really close to you and really means a lot to you. And yet, true caring is when we are willing to let them make the choices they make.
Okay.
Now, that does not mean that if my child stands in the window and decides to dance over there, I will let the child stand there and dance. No, that doesn't mean that. But if the person is not choosing to heal, you can't force it.
Okay. Got it. Thank you so much, Smriti.
And if for them, the only way they can live is by being on that medication, so be it.
Yeah.
And like for me, today you may say, hey, but you're into all of this alternate healing and all of that. Why do you require medication? Why can't you be, all right without medication? Hey, no. There are times when your body requires certain things. And you've got to be willing to give it with no point of view. Okay? So there was that moment when I decided, no, but I know all of this and I can heal myself, and why should I do chemo and blah, 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 blah. And I had so many points of views about it. But then I said, hey, stop. What am I doing? And I checked in and I said, does my body require the chemo? And I got a yes. And I said, okay, I'll go with it. But that doesn't mean I'll not do all my other healing work that I do. But I also require that. And just when I was willing to acknowledge it and receive it with no point of view, it all worked in my favor. And like I've been told you need to take this in your entire life. I don't get a sense that I need to take it my entire life. So I'd probably not be taking it entire life. But I got the sense that, when I checked in with my body said, hey, we'll need it for a few years. So just go with it. Don't resist it. I said, okay, no resisting it. And I just take it. And perhaps because I have no point of view about it, and I'm just taking it the way I take it without resisting it, the kind of side effects that I had to go through were probably barely 10% of what other people go through.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Fine.
So I saved myself a lot of misery because I was willing to be in allowance of what my body required.
Cool.
And not from my point of view, I'm a healer, I'm into this business, so come on, we can do it this way. And if the body requires it, requires it.
True. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Homeopathy and naturopathy and every pathy has its own place.
Yeah.
Okay, everything contributes.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you so much for the awareness. Yeah.
You're so welcome.
Smriti, you had been naughty, yeah?
Sorry?
You had been naughty.
I've been naughty?
With a lot of pathis around.
Yeah,
a lot of pathis around.
Yeah, a lot of pathis around. Okay. Anyone else? Anything else? Have I addressed everybody's question? Okay. So thank you so much for being here. Do send in your requests to Nena if you would like to receive the meditation. I'm also doing a class on, Nena, when are we doing the class? On Saturday?
Saturday, 25th April, afternoon 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, so it's called Let's Connect with Our Body. If it's a program that could contribute to you, join us. It's a 2-hour program. It's priced at 2,360 rupees. And it's going to be a live call, which is going to be recorded. You will have access to the recording. You can listen to it again and again and bring your questions there with anything specific where we can work one-on-one with you as part of the program. You're most welcome to join it if you like, if you think it'll contribute to you. And do write into Nena if you would like to receive a meditation. I will create it. I can't promise you when, but I'll create it over the next few days. And I'll have Nena mail it out to all of you. And I invite you to love your body, cherish your body, treasure your body, listen to your body. Because when you're willing to do that, you will not probably take any such actions or think any such way that will make you regret later or feel shameful or feel the guilt later. So when you don't go there in the first place, there's nothing to regret. And you don't go there in the first place when you truly love your body, when you truly have appreciation, regard, gratitude for your body. Then you don't go there to begin with. And even if you slip once in a while, it works out all right. Your body has your back. Do you have your body's back? Love it. And have a beautiful, beautiful evening. Shweta, it's good to see you, baby. Do you have something?
I'm working on it.
Yay. Look after you, you guys. Y'all are beautiful. Yeah, all of you. Each of
Just one thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
Shweta.
Kyra, I told her recently I got aware and I told Kyra to give me, restoration of communion with earth.
Kyra is Shweta's very sweet daughter, by the way.
Yeah, so I told her, please run now. So then she said, okay, fine, I'll do that for you. And twice she did, continuously 2 days. And on the third day, my body is not flexible. From 1 year, I'm trying to do yoga. Third day, I could touch my, little bit toe to my forehead,
Oh my God. Okay.
In Kyra, I showed to Kyra, and like when I do hands up and we touch, we try to touch down. So I could only bend till my knees. My hand only used to go till my knee. And now it goes till ankle.
Oh, nice.
So, it was actually, I told her, thrice, Kyra, this is a miracle. And she also knows because she used to push me from back. She's a fan, for exercising. So she literally used to push me and she was like, Mama, how can this is? Then I told her, this is a magic, Then she's like, you run my bars also. So now this lockdown period, we both started this thing.
Oh, wonderful.
So can I run
what?
every day this
Of
communion
course.
with earth?
Of course. So
I'm getting this awareness.
Please do that. Please do that, sweetheart. Okay. So there's this very beautiful access body process, and thank you for bringing it up, Shweta. Let me share it with the entire group. Okay. So today is Earth Day, and there's a beautiful body process in access called restoration of communion with earth. So very often when we have things going on with our body, sometimes it is because we've lost our communion with our body, lost our communion with earth. Okay, so there is a process by which you can restore your communion with earth. So what you need to do is you need to put your hands on the soles of your feet. You can do it for somebody else. Somebody else can do it for you. When somebody else does it for you, it's 1,000 times more effective. But if you don't have somebody who can do it for you, do it for your own self. So put your hands on your feet and say, restoration of communion with earth, run. And then you say, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And you repeat this statement a few times till you feel that the energy is running in your hands and is going in on your feet. And just leave your hands there for a little while and let the energy run. It could take about 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, hour and a half. You can do it for as long as that if you like. And just let your hands be there. For how much ever time you can do it, do it. This will enhance, this will deepen your communion with earth. Okay? So it's a beautiful process. Run it for yourself or somebody and enjoy it.
Seriously, Smriti, this was a magic. My body, you would see, it is very hard. I don't know, very tough to when this is like a miracle for me.
Wonderful. And how does it get any better? And what else is possible now? So please keep doing the process. Okay, Bhavisha, it is restoration, RESTORATION, restoration of communion with earth. That's the process. You can say run, even if you don't say run, it's okay. So restoration of communion with earth. And then you follow it up with repeating the clearing statements a few times. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9. Shots, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9. Shots, boys and beyonds. There, Nana has put it in the chat. Just cut, copy, paste it on your notepad. And just keep your hands there. It's to be run on the soles of the feet.
So we can cross our legs and hold the soles of our feet?
Yeah, you can do that.
We don't have to keep our legs down or...
No. You can do that.
All right.
Hi, Smriti. My daughter wants to tell you something.
Hi. My name is Smriti. I like
Smriti.
Hi. I like the meditation which you have sent.
The Jinshin Jitsu meditation she enjoys doing.
The Jinshin Jitsu meditation, you enjoyed it? All right, I'm so glad, baby. Keep doing it on a regular basis. It'll be such a contribution to you. I'm so glad you enjoy it.
Thank you.
And thank you for letting me know that you're doing it.
She asked me, who are you talking to? I said, Smriti, this is the one who does the meditation holding fingers. So she said she'll talk to you. And she's
So
8 years old.
beautiful. So Nena, what we could do is, thank you Smriti for reminding us. Nena, what we could also do is send out the Jinshin meditation that I did with the 5-finger hold, the 15-minute meditation. We could send that out to everybody as a gift.
Sure. Can I please request everyone to send me their contact details, email ID and numbers, please? That would be a great help. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
It'll go out on mail, so make sure you send your details to Nena. All right. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for the gift that you be. Please enjoy yourselves, enjoy your body, and have great fun creating your life. Love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Smriti. Bye.
Thank you, Smriti.
Everyone.